If you want more power on the bike, better posture in the saddle, or just generally want to protect your lower back on those longer rides, then this 10-minute daily core routine is going to be perfect to target those deep muscles that we utilise whilst on the bike that help us transfer power to the pedals. No kit needed, just yourself and a bit of space. This one's going to be perfect for you to do on a daily basis or just after any ride. Okay, first exercise, we're going to be in a press-up position. If you can't maintain that, just drop the knees down to the floor. But we're going to go for shoulder taps when you're ready, feet nice and wide, press-up position, opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Let's go for it. So 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. We're going to go 5 exercises, twice round. So try and keep those hips from swaying, keep that core nice and tight. Like I said, if you struggle, drop those knees down, nice and wide. Keep your hips flat, try not to let your hips rise up. Keep the core engaged throughout, and keep breathing, nice deep breaths. Get up into that top position if you can, and then relax there. Good work. Exercise number 1 down, 20 seconds rest to go. I'll explain the next exercise whilst you have a quick rest. So we're going to go on the left side. So left side first. So all we're doing for this one is a side plank crunch, okay? So we're going to go on the knee, but then we're going to drive this right elbow towards that right knee. Extend, contract. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So drive that elbow into the floor, and then drive this right elbow towards this right knee. Extend, contract, extend, contract, over halfway. So we're now looking at stabilising the core whilst moving. So this is what we're going to be doing on the bike. We're moving, but trying to stay stable, transfer power from one area to another. I can't talk. Nice. And then rest there. So exactly the same as you probably would have guessed. Exactly the same on the other side. Give yourself another 10 seconds. Make sure you fully take advantage of that rest so you can execute each set to the maximum of your capability, okay? So get yourselves ready on that right elbow. Exactly the same again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Extend, contract, left elbow to left knee this time. Extend, contract. Lovely stuff. Again, cycling is unilateral, so we're using, well, it's bilateral, using both legs of course and both arms, but usually one at a time. I'm getting a lot of power down with one leg at a time anyway, so that's why it's useful to integrate some lateral core work into the routine. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Brilliant work. Next one, we've got something called a bird dog. Some of you might have done this one before. In fact, I'll go this way around. So this is going to help with the muscles along our back. If done properly, it's harder than it looks. So we're going to come in to this position here, all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and then all we're doing, extending right arm, left leg, and we're going back, then left leg, right leg, left arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. So off we go. When you're ready, keep that core nice and tight. It's a slow out, slow back. But what I don't want you to do is arch too much. Don't want to arch that upper back or that lower back. We want to keep our core neutral. You should feel it in your glute. You should feel it all the way up your back. Keep breathing throughout. So we often strengthen up the core on the front and on the sides, the abs and obliques, but often forget about those muscles down the back. We can work those muscles on the back quite a lot with weights and relax there when you're ready. But doing it with our body weight is quite tricky, so that movement does help to do that. The final exercise we're going to do is a hollow body. So all we're doing for this one, we're on our backs, knees pointing towards the ceiling, hands out towards our sides, shoulders up off the floor. So when you're ready, off we go. Hold this position here. I want it to drive that lower back into the floor. So if you're doing it right, this should be pretty tough. If this is too easy, what you can do, extend the legs. You can even go all the way out if you want to, but the lower back does not come off the floor. You'll find if you kind of extend all the way out, your hips might drop, your legs might drop, your lower back comes off, come right back, into this position. Core nice and tight. Lower back driving into the ground. Good work. A couple more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Good stuff. Bit of a longer rest, so we're halfway through now. So we're back to those shoulder taps next. Try and make the exercises a little bit harder this time around. If that was too easy, again, we don't want to make this super duper hard, because if we are going to be doing this as a daily routine, we don't want to be absolutely knackered by the end of the week. But try and make the exercise a little bit tougher. So if you were on your knees for the last one, try and head onto your feet. Try and move those arms a little bit more for these shoulder taps, okay? So get yourselves ready. Second round, progress the exercises if you need to, regress them if you need to. Off we go. Feet nice and wide, opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Make this harder as well by not swaying the hips. Keep those hips level. You'll find when you lift up your left hand, your left foot drives. When you lift up your right hand, your right foot drives into the floor. Take your time. You can also speed your hands up to make it tougher. If you need to, drop those knees. Take your time, big deep breaths. Again, this is going to help keep our core stable whilst there's things moving, going on, exactly like we do on the bike. Rest there. Good work. Next, we've got those side plank crunches again. So we're going to start on the left-hand side, then work over to the right. To make these harder, we can make these a lot harder now. If you want to, you can do what we did before, like this. If you don't want to make it tougher, you're going to leave the right leg on the floor this time. Left elbow, right leg. Up like this, and then go opposite hand, opposite leg. When you're ready, off we go. So I'm going right elbow, left leg, right leg stays on the floor. You should feel it more in the adductor here. If you want to, you can of course just go back to what we did before. Extend out. I'm kicking my gym, kicking the weights. Good stuff. Three, 2, 1, and relax. You know it's tough when I can't talk, so if I get quiet, bear with me. Working hard, working hard. Okay, so we're onto the right-hand side, sorry. So again, right elbow is going to be down on the mat or on the floor, whatever you're using, carpet. And again, if you want to make it tougher, just leave that left leg on the floor as opposed to having that right knee on the floor. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this is the easy version. Contract, extend, contract, extend. Harder version, opposite hand, opposite leg. Contract, extend. Lovely jubbly. Good work, keep it up halfway, 20 seconds left to go. Again, we use our adductors and obviously our core, our obliques on the bike. And often we will use our obliques and adductors in unison. So this is a great exercise to target those together. 3, 2, 1. Relax there. Good stuff. Next exercise is that bird dog again. So again, this one might seem a little bit easy. Gives your core a little bit of a break, but actually if you do it properly, your core should be engaged the whole time. Your hips, your pelvis should be in neutral, and you shouldn't be allowing it to move from there whilst your hand and leg are raising. So when we're ready, off we go. Opposite hand, opposite leg again, remember. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Core tight. Back down. 3 seconds up. 2 or 3 seconds up, 2 or 3 down. Keep that core braced. Lovely stuff. Again, looks easy, but if done right, really good movement. This one's good as well. If you've got lower back pain, lower back issues, it teaches you to keep your core stable whilst your limbs are moving. Often one of the contributors to lower back pain is the inability to control your pelvis around the rest of your body. So this is a really good one for that. Relax there, 20 seconds left. Then we're hitting that final exercise. We've got that hollow body just to finish off. Again, really great exercise for core stability. Drive that lower back down into the floor. If you want to, extend the legs, make it harder. So get yourselves ready. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Shoulders up off the floor, knees pointing towards the ceiling, palms up, Chin close to your neck. Imagine there's like a tennis ball trapped between your chin and your neck. If you want to make it harder, extend those legs out. But remember, the lower back stays pinned. If you're out here and your lower back's arching, come back in. Okay, we're almost there. You should be shaking by now. If you're not working hard enough. Good stuff, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Relax there. You should be sweating if you worked hard enough. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for following along. You will find this will help you improve your power transfer to the bike and help protect your posture on those longer rides. If you don't have 10 minutes though to do this daily, do check out this video here where I go through my really short but effective 6-minute core workout. Ride strong, and I'll catch you in the next one.